remarkable. You can see the time lapse from the U.S. Geological Survey, and you see just how quickly that water is rising there. I want to bring in Andrew for your reaction to all this here.
Yeah, glacial outburst, what is that exactly?
Yeah, so kind of think of it like how we get ice jams potentially in the wintertime, especially on our inland lakes and across the rivers. What is happening is, again, you saw that glacier back there really blocking that water flow there. That backs up. So that's what we're seeing there. Very scary situation, and you never know when it's going to break up and how much water is going to come with that. So very scary situation for those folks indeed.
Yeah. How's it feeling out there right now? It's nowhere close to this.
Yeah, nowhere close to that. We don't have any ice in our forecast anytime soon, unless it's in your beverage out there. Live look at First Alert Weather Radar. We do have a few isolated, very isolated sprinkles showing on up right now south of US 30. This is the cold front which continues to move its way through Michiana. On the backside, becoming much more pleasant, refreshing, if you will, outdoors with a lack of humidity. I'm going to give it a rare 10 out of 10 evening in Michiana. A great evening to maybe extend the walk with the kiddos or the pets, or enjoy some patio time out there for the rest of this Wednesday. And for our Thursday, another rare treat. 10 out of 10. Both of them get my stamp of approvals out here. No high humidity to talk about over the course of the next 24 hours. Hour by hour with Future Track, outside of a few clouds around every now and again. And that's really it to show you with Future Track. But I also wanted to highlight tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. maybe some sweatshirt weather for some of us, where we could drop down to the upper 50s later on tonight. Check out our forecast for our Thursday. Just a few puffy cumulus clouds around in the afternoon. Here we are paused at 4 p.m. with afternoon highs low to mid 80s for everyone in Michiana, and we lack the humidity for tomorrow. But we will First Alert ahead now, beyond the lack of humidity for Thursday's pick day of the work and school week, to a rise in the humidity Friday, Saturday. By Friday afternoon, we get that gross feel back into the air, and it's just going to feel downright uncomfortable for the third weekend of August, as we watch the muggy meter go from a bit humid back up to the muggy and miserable words Saturday, Sunday, and into early next week. And check out what it'll feel like for this upcoming weekend. By Saturday, Sunday, and even into early next week, it'll feel like it's going to be around 95 to near 100 degrees. Another weekend where we're going to have to stay hydrated, taking frequent breaks, and making friends with either someone that has a pool or the air conditioner in Michiana. But on the backside of this heat, we will First Alert ahead to early next week. Another cold front moves through Michiana, bringing with it our best chance of rain next Monday, next Tuesday, followed by some less humid conditions and some lower to mid 80s headed our way for the second half of the upcoming week. We'll take a look at those rain percentages with our next cold front and First Alert weather in about 6 minutes.
We appreciate it. Andrew, thank you a lot.